Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia and today we are going to be doing a plan with me. I feel like I haven't done plan with me's in so long, and I also feel like I've recorded this intro so many times. I don't know why I feel so nervous doing a voiceover when I've literally been talking on camera perfectly fine. But yeah, so let's actually go ahead and get right into it because I'm gonna catch up so fast. So the planner that I actually have with me is a OK Plans planner. I have the undated, only the weeks, since I don't do the months. But then again, when I think about it, I kind of do like doing monthly plan with me. So why didn't I get the months? I don't know. It's a little too late now. I already started planning in this. I do have like the Aura Estelle and everything as well, but like I just really love a coil, especially because like flipping through it and looking back at memories, it's really nice. But anyway, the kit that I have is a Crest Press Lunar New Year's kit. This is from last year. I picked up two last year because it was just amazing. I had to get two of them. And the foil that I have paired with it is the gold one. It kind of is a theme to match this one from Crest Press as well. I had the red one and I used that one last year. So that means for this year I had the gold one to use. I also had the matte label sampler. Is it a matte label sampler? It's like the foiled matte label samplers from Scribble Prints Co. The color was kind of like this burnt orangey red color, so I thought it suited it really well. I think after I laid it down, I wasn't sure if I still liked it, but by that time it was a little too late. So anyway, the only other thing that I had in here, if I think I'm pretty sure I showed it, but it was the dates, not the dates. What are they called? The months. I had gold months for to put that it was January. Since this is undated, I just want to make sure I have like the months put in the top left corner. So what I did, but I don't think I showed, is I ended up having to put like the overlays on the bottom portion of the washi so I can split it straight. I couldn't do it on camera because of how the camera set up. I used my phone to film, so I couldn't like fit my head in the area to be able to see closer, and I'm really blind, so I had to bring it closer to my face. But I was able to split it, luckily. Usually, I do a really poor job of doing it. I think in my following week's playing with me, I already did the base of it, and I tried to split the washi at the bottom, and yeah. So I think I'm gonna have to fast forward some of this. If not, I'm gonna end up talking everybody's ear off. So I will be right back while I figure out how to do that. Sweet. So I figured it out. So now I believe it's on times 8 speed, at least just for the base portion. Because I kind of find it hard to talk. Because like I feel like now that I'm doing a voiceover, the point of doing the voiceover is just so it makes my life easier with editing. But if I end up still having to edit out everything that I'm saying, it kind of defeats the purpose. I feel like before the pandemic, I used to be able to communicate a lot better, but ever since the pandemic, I feel like I'm just so illiterate now. I feel like I just like slur, not slur. What is that word? Maybe slur. Is it slur? I feel like I slur and I have like a lot of breaks in sentences. I never know what I'm saying. I always feel like I'm using the wrong words, mispronunciations. It's just horrible. It's horrible. But yeah, and not to mention, I'm just like, I feel like I was a hermit before, but I'm even more so of a hermit now. I'm just, oh my God. Anyway, enough about that. So right now, I'm just laying down the bases. And I'm not really doing anything special with this. Well, okay, it's still special, of course, but the following week, next week's, I started playing with like the underlays and stuff. I am really trying hard not to fall down a rabbit hole with all the funderlays. Oh, by the way, right here is where I accidentally cut off some of the bougie boxes, and then it fell onto one of the the full boxes. The oh my God, I like obviously I couldn't get it up because if I take it up, then it would have peeled up some of the design. I was stressed a little bit, but like at least it didn't fall like awkwardly. So I mean, okay, it still looks a little awkward because it's literally just like one strip of a bougie box underlay that kind of just like fell on there and just stuck on there. Um, but I mean, unless I pointed it out, you might have not have noticed. Well, it's kind of noticeable. Okay, never mind. But that's kind of what happened with the spread. I feel like I feel like I keep having some of these awkward breaks because I stop recording because I don't know what else to say. But you know what? I wanted to do these plan with me's so I can catch you guys up with my life. So I guess we'll talk about my life. I know some of you guys probably don't even care, but I'm gonna just talk about it because we're here. so, um, anyway, what was I saying? Let me. I'm gonna really try my best not to be so awkward in this video, but hopefully not. I can't actually promise, but hopefully as I continue these plan with me's, hopefully I continue plan with me's in general. But as I continue to plan with me's, these over talks, voiceovers will be better. um, but yeah, so what's been going on with the life? So for the life, oh my god, you guys know that we have our daughter. She is 4.5 months old, which is crazy. So it's been a little tiring. We're trying to balance out like her and then going back to work. Oh my goodness. I must say, I do not miss work. It's been quite the experience for sure, but regardless, I love motherhood. I love our daughter. She's so stinking cute. So a lot of these plan with me's, I will be talking about her since of course she's a part of my life and my memories now. But talking about the spread though, what I'm doing right now is I'm actually cutting up the deco pieces to kind of place where I want them. I know like there's probably an easier way to do this. Like I can just kind of like place them and then cut them off with scissors. Like I see in a lot of plan with me's, but since these were bigger pieces, I kind of wanted to spread them out differently. I don't really know, but that's kind of what I did. I layered those pieces down and then I also put the date headers over it because since Crust Press has thinner date headers, I thought it would look really nice. So I really love how it turned out up at the top. This planner as well, I feel like there's a lot more space at the top for deco specifically, so I wanted to just make sure to utilize it. I am using a dragon from Once More with Love to mark that it's Lunar New Year, and then I'm just spreading the deco pieces from the Crust Press foil kit throughout. Okay, I think I said that. I don't remember. And then I am also just putting over those date overlays on this. I absolutely love the colors of this one. I know that their Knish girl or Knish girl, she had the prosperity, the what is it called? The prosperity design for Lunar New Year this year. I'm loving the Lunar New Year stuff, by the way, but I wanted to just use up this one. I wanted to see maybe if next year depending on what can I talk right now? Depending on what designs come out next year, I'll probably use a prosperity kit next year. But yeah, I just really love this one so much. Honestly, hopefully Crest Press reformats this because I wouldn't mind using this every single year for the rest of my life. I really love this one. Something about it is just it's just hitting it so like it's just hitting it for me. Doing these plan with me's though, it's just such a really good, I don't know, downtime to just like chill out and plan. I absolutely love laying down these stickers. Oh, okay, the spread's done. Look at how nice the base is before laying down the stickers. I love it. Okay, let me start talking about the day by day. So on Monday, I marked that we designed. I don't think any of this is like in chronological order, and I do work, but like I feel like so much stuff happens each day that I don't want to use up space to mark work unless I have nothing else to mark. So I designed and I did use a girl from Fox and Pip to mark that. And I have the speed now a little bit lower, so let's see how that goes. This video is still like 53 minutes long. I don't know if I can talk for that long, but we'll see. This is my first plan with me using like the decorative layout. I did use like this method before, not last year, but in 2021 for December and Christmas time. Like my very first kit that I used was the gingerbread kit from Scribble Prints Co. I will never forget how in love I was with it. Oh my god, memory planning just became it for me right after that experience. I also did split up the Ombre Heart checklist and the Ombre Weekly box. I'm really blanking on what I'm talking about right now. It's like past midnight right now on a Tuesday. Is today Tuesday? Today's Tuesday. Well, now it's Wednesday, but I think the reason why is because like I got really excited to do a voiceover, so I wanted to just see if I could knock this out and get it up by tomorrow. Because like I have a lot of videos that I have to get up as well. But yeah, I'm just laying down those boxes. The next thing that we did today is I did nap with Beanie. I feel like I nap with her like a lot, but then not really a lot anymore. At least I feel like I don't really nap that often anymore. I really try to put an effort into being a little bit more productive lately. But after that, we did actually walk our pups this day, like for a really long walk with Beans, and it was really nice. I kind of wanted to try to do that more often. Usually it's my husband walking them, and then I stay home with the baby, but I want to try to make sure we get out a little bit more often. For the napping with the baby, I use a little vanilla sticker from Papershire. And then for the walk with the pups, I use a little, like, what is that called? Like a little carrier munchkin from Once More with Love. Then after that, I used oh man, I don't remember what shop this is from. I'll have it in like it's gonna show, it'll show in here, but the little bear, the little annoyed bear, I have that to mark what is that, because while we were walking, okay, like no shame, like I it happens, right? But there was like this really okay, it was like the extra large maxi pads that was kind of just in the yard right in front. Like, okay, maybe like not quite in front, but it was basically in front to me because it was just staring at me in the face, and it was used, like used, not a period used, but used. So I was confused. Okay, like I feel bad for whoever that belongs to, whoever's owner that thing belongs to, but it's like, how did it get there? Because when you put it in the trash, how does it escape the trash? And then, but like if you're wearing it, how does it escape your pants? So okay, we're just gonna move on from that. But that's kind of what that meant for the what is that. Besides that, what else happened today? We had our baby's bath time. We wipe her down every single day, but we don't bathe her every single day, especially because it's winter. I don't want her skin to get all dried up. But I use like the one little onesie from the kit, and I use a bath time script from Crest Press. It's her foiled scripts. I literally have such a long, like a huge stockpile of foiled scripts from her and I have to use them. So I've been trying to incorporate a lot more scripts lately. Besides that, I started to feel sick this day. I don't know why. I feel like I always feel sick when I don't get enough sleep or whatever it is. Now I just don't know what is sick and what is not sick. But anyway, I used a Papershire bun, little bun for that as well. And same for feeling restless. I use the Papershire little bun from there too to mark restless, because I just like for this week, I feel like sleep was just not a thing. It just was not happening. It didn't want to happen and it didn't happen. Besides that, what does that say? What does that say? Bean is very needy. Yeah, she was a very needy girl this day. I love when she's needy, but sometimes when I want to get things done, it's like, why are you so needy? But I love the neediness. Nonetheless, I love the neediness, but you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. I might go to sleep. I might have to finish filming this voiceover a different day because this is like, oh my god. Okay. For that one, I used a little gold foiled baby sticker from Crafts by Towie. that was really it for this day. I feel like I'm trying, at least now, to make more of an effort of kind of writing down like different things throughout the day. Okay, like I know that sounds like weird, but I mean, like feelings or emotions or just little things that I normally wouldn't take note of. I'm trying to take note of because that's kind of like what I want to put in my memories. I don't really know if okay, I have no idea why like Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp just popped into my head right now. His whole face just popped into my head right now. Oh, he's so hot. Anyway, um just like him too, but like Captain Jack Sparrow, honestly, like I love his character so much. I know that they had like the next Pirates of the Caribbean without him, and I don't know what the new news of that is. Like I don't know if he's gonna be joining again or not, because like when I found out he wasn't gonna be in it, I was not gonna watch it for sure because I literally watch it just for him. Like he's like everything. Okay, what was I talking about before? I have no idea what I was talking about before this. Okay, well, let me know if you guys hate these videos because I would just, yeah. Let's see. I don't even know right now for these voiceovers if this is gonna be like helping me out or not because like I for sure am not gonna be editing these voiceovers after I'm done with this. Um, all right, so going on to Tuesday. Tuesday, it is 1 week only of breastfeeding. I used one of those foiled matte labels to mark that and a munchkin from Once More with Love. This was such a huge victory because when our daughter was born, I just in tears. I was just like, how do people do this? I really feel like everything was just going through a cheese grater. Like it hurt so bad. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know. But I actually like started to really enjoy it. Like I love it so much. Even up to this date, today's February 8th. Well, 8th now because it's like past midnight. But I just like we've been exclusively breastfeeding for since then and I just absolutely love it. Like it's so easy. You don't got to worry about cleaning parts or bringing milk when you leave the house and stuff. It's fantastic and I love it. The next thing I have on here is that we did some little airplanes. Like we kind of held her and then kind of like made her landscape in the air so her legs would be straight. So yeah, she was like a little airplane. And I have a Once More with Love little baby that marked that as well. Then I had a little bunny from uh, Paper Bits Co. to mark that I was in my feelings. I was in my feelings quite a bit this week. Was this the week that I had a mental breakdown? It was. Okay, so I was in my feelings. I went to mark that with a gold script from Scribble Prints Co. I also print and cut and dropped off orders. So I used a printer from Paper Bits Co. Paper, yeah, from Paper Bits Co. as well to mark that. Then I used a gold car from Pretty Pink Co. to mark that we had a car drive. I just wanted to get out of the house, so we had a little car drive to go pick up some food. We got some Nando's and some garlic bread. Oh, it's so good over there. Their garlic bread is so good, but you have to eat it like the same day, I feel like, because the day afterwards is not as good. Their fries are also really good, but I used a chicken bucket. It wasn't really like a bucket of chicken. It's more like a saucy chicken versus a fried chicken. But that one I used from Scribble Prints Co. since I didn't really have any other chicken stickers. And then I used some munchkins from Once More with Love to mark that I went to sleep at 2 a.m. This was another day that I slept at 2 a.m. Um, not purposely, it kind of just happened. But yeah, that was it for Wednesday. On Thursday, it was our anniversary. Oh, I also messed this up when I wrote Nando's. Like, I don't know why my handwriting's just been really trash lately. So I ended up having to cut like a bit of a flag off to cover it because like white out. It just wouldn't have looked nice. So I used that to cover it so I can just make it look a little bit better versus using a different box because I tend to have like a fear that I'm going to run out of boxes. But on Wednesday, it was our anniversary day, so I wanted to mark that. I believe when I first did these 3 boxes, okay, my pup, bareback. Okay, so I'm back. Let's try to get through this. I also just had breakfast as well. Dustin came home with a chocolate chip muffin or double chocolate chip muffin for me. Those are so good, especially after I warm them up. I know it's kind of like a dessert for breakfast, but you know, no judgment here. So, what were we talking about? Yes. So those three boxes that I have up at in this on this Wednesday, it was wrong. Yeah, those are supposed to be for Thursday. I actually just did it again too. I don't know why my brain keeps thinking that Thursday's on the left and Wednesday's on the right, but after I filled these out, I ended up moving them to the next day, so we'll talk about that once we get there. But essentially, on Wednesday was a long day, so I have an extender on this day because I had like a whole mental breakdown. I tend to have a like I don't know if it's a difficulty or stubbornness of realizing when I need like a break from our baby. I don't know. I also feel guilty in a way when that happens because you know, not nobody wants to feel like a bad mom. I don't know. Okay, let me not go down the rabbit hole with this topic, but essentially we worked this day. I started to feel really, really drained. Like I've been feeling drained, but this day just unbelievably I was just going through it, and it didn't help that our little bean sprout over here was just something else. She was in a mood. She just was her goal for this day was just to make us sad. So she was just something else this day. So did I mark that? Yeah, I ended up using a little temper tantrum child from a happy Daya to mark that she was something else. I took a really long shower. I know I used a marshmallow from or a maru from Milk and Paper to mark that, and it's like a happy little face mask one, but I did not do a face mask. I did not do a face mask, nor was I happy. But I didn't really have anything else to symbolize like a long, sad shower. But that was kind of what happened for the beginning of the day. After that, I did mark that it was a bath night for Beanie. Whenever I mark bath nights, it's usually for her. I think if I were to mark one for myself, it would be like a little different. But I have like a lot of bath stickers for her, and she, not she. Oh, and the sticker that I used was from Once More with Love to mark that one. Um, I think after all of this is when I had a mental breakdown. I just like had to cry. Like she would just not stop crying. So I was just like crying. Where she was crying, I was crying. We were both crying. And my husband also was getting like a little flustered, but he ended up having like he needed a break on Saturday, but for me more so was on Wednesday. So he ended up like we had a long talk for this as well. Like he comforted me a lot. So I did mark those as well. I don't know. I feel like even though this is like not the happiest stuff, it's still a part of it, right? It's still part of life. Like I still want to mark when I have my ups and downs. And also just so I can look back and be like, Bean, look, you make me cry. Look, right here. You make me cry a lot. But well, it's not really a lot. I think she makes me cry like so far maybe four times since she was born. So looking good, right? Because she's only 4 months old. Made me cry four times. Looks about approximate to it. But what else were we talking about here? Okay, so for the long talk and for the comfort ones, I used a munchkin for Once More with Love. I absolutely love Once More with Love munchkins. Like I think that is literally my favorite character sticker. Um, it's just so cute. And the munchkin that I use for the comfort one is just absolutely perfect because it's just like it says like it'll be okay. My husband, I feel so bad. He's always over here comforting me because I'm always going through some type of nonsense in my brain. Um, and after that, he actually gave me a back rub, so I used another munchkin from Once More with Love to mark that as well. I seem to be talking faster than I thought I would. And I was over here rushing, trying to get through it because I thought that I was going to catch up really, really fast. But besides that, the next section that I have down here for the last box is we had a lot of egg dishes. Okay, so we were supposed to be grocery shopping for a while now. If you guys have watched my what is it called, my budget with me's, you guys will know that I haven't really been spending money on groceries. So back in January for this week, we still have yet to grocery shop. So because of that, we didn't really have anything besides like egg and like some onions. I think we had like spam as well. So I just made like a bunch of different egg dishes. One of them was like just egg, onion, like a sweet one. Then we had like a savory one with like some broccoli and spam and egg. I don't know. I made a bunch of egg dishes and it was actually really good. I thought we were gonna get egged out, but it was all very different where it still tasted really well. And then Nala's paws, I marked Nala's paws because this girl just has allergies. I feel like unless it's winter, all other no, it's even winter right now. She just has year-round allergies. I think it has to do with like the grass that's around here. We took her to the vet and they said that it's allergies. And there's really not much that we can do besides give her Benadryl. They said that the maximum amount of Benadryl we can give her is like 4 Benadryls because she's a German Shepherd in her size. But I don't want to give her 4 Benadryls a day. So the most that we give her is 2 Benadryls a day, one in the morning, one at night. Every once in a while we give her a third one if like she's just really itchy, but her little paws get itchy and then she goes and like licks them. But when she licks them, she gets them like infected because like dogs' tongues have like texture on them. But yeah, so her paws started acting up today. So whenever it happens, like we always have to like wrap them up for her and like clean them so she doesn't continue licking them so they can heal correctly. We actually picked up a cone for her because like it got really tiresome to always have to rewrap her, especially when she goes out to go potty and comes back in. So we got a cone for her because I don't know why we never thought of it before to just get a cone on her, stick the cone on her head, and then she can't lick anything, right? Where is she actually? I'm really hoping that she's not licking right now because she's out of view. So we just want to make sure that she's like okay with her little paws. She doesn't have to wear it all the time. It's only when her little feet are just being something. Um, so for Nala's paws, I used a little German Shepherd from Papershire, and then for the so many egg dishes, I used these chopsticks from Paper and Milk. I love those chopsticks. I feel like I don't really utilize them a lot, but I have like 3 sheets of them because I love them so much. So I really do need to start using them more often. And I slept at 9:45 p.m. on Wednesday, which is really nice change. And I used just an alarm clock from the kit. So now we are to Thursday. And for Thursday, this was the day that I put all the stickers at the very top. I used a little bear from NightingGal Paper Co. to mark that it was my day to relax. And I also used another little Maru from Paper and Milk to mark it was our anniversary. My one breast was so full, like it was so painful. It woke me up and I had to wake up our daughter to eat. I usually would never wake her up unless she's like I go by like the don't wake a sleeping baby, but like I had to wake her up to eat because it would hurt so much. So even after that, I still had to pump. So I wanted to just mark that in here, and I used a munchkin from Once More with Love. After that, what else happened today? Dustin did call off half day today to be on baby duties just so I can have like my mental breather this day. I still work this day as well. I don't know, I didn't want to call off because sometimes work still feels like a change in a different pace. So yeah, so that's what happened, but I did not mark that since I didn't have enough space to do it. Since I already messed up the first box with putting only 3 instead of 4. And then we got Happy Mail this day, Amazon stuff delivered. So I used a Maru from Paper and Milk to mark that. I also did listings and stuff this day as well since I had new releases. And I didn't mark that either, but I just wanted to say it just so it's like here. And then oh yeah, for the Amazon, I got Monopoly Deal. This is the day that I got Monopoly Deal because like I was watching Andrea's videos from Scribble Prints Co. yeah, like obsession right now. But I was playing Monopoly Deal with my husband. We've been playing, I think, like every single day, like after this for like a week straight. It's really fun. It's really quick. It's a really nice change from watching just TV together. And I use a munchkin from Once More with Love to mark that, along with a With My Love script from Scribble Prints Co. The Amazon order, that script is from Crest Press. And what else did I do this day? We had a lot of family time. Dustin also read to Bean. I had like these reading icons, character stickers from Fox and Pip, but they were a bit big, so I didn't end up using it. So I just used a book from my shop. I think I might like discontinue those because like I'm trying to make some changes over here. I don't really know what I'm doing. It's just forever. I don't think I'll ever know what I'm doing. Maybe one day that will be my wish. Um, but besides that, we watched Singles Inferno. I didn't mark that either, but Singles Inferno is like a Korean love reality show. It's actually really interesting. Like we've been binge watching that. We really like those shows that we can just play in the background and it's like easy to turn off because both of our personalities is we like to binge watch and finish the whole entire season if it's like really good. And then I had planning time. I used a paper and milk little pencil to mark the planning time as well. And that was it for the 19th. It was really, really nice. Then going on to Friday, I had new releases on Friday and I used a red foiled uh, YouTube icon from Paper and Bow Designs. I don't think that shop is opened anymore, which really sucks because I was really liking her icons. But besides that, Bean was in a mood again today, so I used another tantrum sticker, or crying baby from Once More with Love, and I just wrote mood. And I got some news at work. That's what that anxiety sticker is from Once More with Love as well. I don't really want to talk about it too much, but it's kind of like it's regarding like our team and stuff. Like I don't know. I feel like I thought 2023 would be like either a really good year or a really bad year, and I don't know how this is going so far, but I probably won't even know until the end of the year to have like an overall. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. But that is what that sticker in that box meant. Bean was just so stinking moody to say. What day am I on? I'm on Friday. Yeah, so Bean was really moody today. I also marked that I was in my feelings and okay, that noise that you hear in the background, that's our dog. She is scratching herself against like she's leaning up against something, so it makes that noise. But anyway, the ones more with love, a tornado sticker paired with a in my feelings script from Scribble Prints Co because that's just I was in my feelings. I was just like felt like a tornado inside. That's literally why I got those scripts too. Not the scripts, the Once More with Love munchkins because I just had that feeling so often. But funny enough, I feel like I haven't. That was my first time using that sticker. Okay. So after that, I used a rabbit hole handcraft sticker from. Okay, I just said where it's from, but I used one of their stickers to mark that I just relaxed with Dustin. And the relax and the with hub scripts, those are from Scribble Prints Co. as well. And we also got a bunch of food this day, like all types of different foods. And we had a YouTube binge, but I wasn't able to put those in there either. I think, like, I don't know. Cause I don't know. I was running out of labels, so I started to just have to pick and choose how many or which ones I could put in here since I didn't really have a lot of small labels or little things. I'm this format for Crest Press is the older one, so like there's a lot more larger boxes versus like the little thing size boxes. So that's what kind of why I had to cut up like the Ombre heart checklist and the weekly checks and stuff in order to have a little bit more boxes for myself. And no, okay, we're on Saturday. Saturday was a bad day that turned really good. It was also football Sunday or Saturday. It was the Eagles versus the Giants. Super Bowl is going to be this upcoming Sunday. So I'm going to have to mark that in my planner because Dustin is going to make me watch it with him. I don't know why I put that football sticker down there. I usually put it at the top. I don't know what happened. Something malfunctioned. So that's why that ended up down there. But what else happened today? Nala at 2 a.m. in the morning woke me up because I just heard her licking her paw. She took off her little bandage and she was just licking her paw. She was just going to town on that thing. So I wanted to mark that she was a bad girl this day. And her nickname is Moo because when she was a puppy and she would kind of sleep in a circle, she would look like a poop. So I used to call her Poop, but then it became Moop, and now it's Moo. But that's kind of where that nickname come from. But that German Shepherd is I don't know if that's a German Shepherd. I think it might be a Rottweiler, but that sticker is also from Papershire. Then I have a Fight Me Munchkin from Once More with Love. I was so cranky this morning. So cranky. I was just ready to fight. And unfortunately for Dustin, I was button heads with him because I was just so grumpy. And then I went back to sleep. Then Beanie was just not daddy's girl today, so I used these little bear stickers from Happy Daya to mark that because she just did not want him. She just wanted me, which is so cute, but at the same time, when I'm trying to get stuff done, it's a little different. But I love the cuddles. And okay, this is like all a little out of order, but after I was cranky, we ended up arguing. So I went to mark that we argued, and I used a sticker from Once More with Love to mark that as well. And then we also put away Beanie's mat, her foam mat. It's funny because I feel like we just put that together, but like it just keeps slipping. So when it keeps slipping, it slips underneath the couch and then it gets caught and then it starts bending. So we actually ended up just putting we broke it down so it was a lot smaller and we put a lot of it away to see how it's going. And it's going really well so far. So let's see. And that little munchkin is from Once More with Love as well. I didn't really have anything else to symbolize it, so I used that one because we also like cleaned around the area too. So, yeah, the last thing for Friday is Beanie had a bath night. That bath night sticker is from Crest Press, and that bathtub is from Crafts by Towie. Going into Sunday. For Sunday. Sunday was, oh, that's right. Sunday was Lunar New Year. Oh, wait, that's the main reason why I use this kit. Yeah, so Sunday was Lunar New Year. So we went over to his aunt's house. Hold on, let me see here. So we went over to his aunt's house. So I did mark that it was Lunar New Year with a paper and milk maru, the celebrating one, and I was so tired. So I used a little blob munchkin from Once More with Love. And we went over to his aunt's house. So I used a munchkin house from Once More with Love as well because I really like using those house munchkins to mark when we go over their house. Because I like the grandma stickers too, but I don't know. I really like the house. So I'm using the house. I actually should pick up some grandma stickers. I'm trying my hardest to not go on like a spending spree or buy any stickers for this year. And so far, I'm not doing so hot. I think I had one order that came in from Scribble Prints Co. And I really want to place another order with Scribble Prints Co. today because I don't have any Easter kits. It's a battle. I have so many foil bundles and I have so many kits that I really need to get through, but I just like her exclusive Easter kit is so nice. I might, well, I've been actually really thinking about it. I kind of want to start creating my own kits for myself because there's a lot of art that I just can't find anymore in a kit. Okay, I'm going off topic. Anyway, okay, going back to this. What else was there? I used a little heart from the Crest Press kit to mark that we kind of gave out all the red envelopes. Beanie got red envelopes because it was her first Lunar New Year. But of course, since me and Dustin are married, the tradition is we have to give out red envelopes to all the youngins over there too. So we gave all little kiddos some what is it called? Some red envelopes. And next, I use a little family feast from Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that we all ate together. Okay, really, like, I don't really know if it's really eating together because I feel like everybody eats separately and like not at all at once. It's just kind of like a you get your own food and then you go eat it. Well, not like that, but it's like a I don't know. Everybody gets their own their food at like a different time, so it's not really like a sit down family meal, but we technically still ate together. So that's what the munchkin is that I use to mark that. And then I use a munchkin to mark that I worked out as well. I have not worked out in the longest time. I haven't worked out in the longest time, so this was a really nice little change. It felt really good. And the last thing that I did was I couldn't sleep, so I used a little bun from Papershire to mark that as well. And that is actually gonna be it for this video. I ended up catching up to myself really, really fast, so now I have to slow down some of the stuff at the end. But I showed out all of my leftovers, and this is my final spread, and I love it so much. Okay, yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, even though it was like a little weird, a little awkward, a little long with the talking, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Alrighty, bye!